Hello guys, so this video is gonna be my January wrap-up. So the first book I read this January was Sword in the Star, which is the sequel to Once and Future, which I read like the past December. Yeah, this is about a girl who is this is a Arthurian retelling. So the main character is the descendant of King Arthur, but it's set in space, and yeah, it's like in the future but in space. It's like sci-fi. I gave this book a 3-star, which I have a lot of those in my January wrap-up. Yeah. But this book was a 3-star for me since, as I mentioned for the first one in my December wrap-up, the character were like a little bit off for me. The story was really great, so that's what the stars are for. Yeah, it's like the main character was like nice, but her lover, which is Gwen, which is actually Guinevere, they're lesbian, and she kind of really bugs me. Yeah, and this book has a pregnancy trope, so yes, I didn't like it for that reason. Like really, they just totally blew off her personality just to like be the main focus. Like, I'm pregnant, so I need to be a good mother, and it's all about like just pregnancy. So that was like a little bit a turn off for me. And since it's like this book, I don't want to do spoilers since I don't really know. But in the first book, they're like in space and everything, and it's like a retelling. So you need King Arthur to be king. You need there is Merlin who needs to be like a great magician for him to be for Archer to be like the greatest of them all. But yeah, normally I like the King Archer refilling. I like the main like plot and twist and turn and everything, which I like. It's a retelling, but this book like twisted, but like not in the right way. It's like twisted it in like the kinda like I wanna be like talking about LGBTQ plus, which I'm a part of, so I think I'm okay with talking about it. But like they were talking about some like really plot heavy thing, and they just put like oh yeah, homophobic pass. Like, yes, I know this world. Like, 2022 is not a great year. Like, 2020, no, I know. But I don't need to be reminded of it like 3,000 times in this book, which has like 380 pages. Like, I understand what you're trying to like make a conversation, but it's not working for me. So yeah, the story was like great, but the application like missed the point for me, I think. The next book I read, like I mentioned, was Shadow and Bone. Yeah, the first one in the trilogy. This book was really, I know some people don't like it, but I really loved it. It's a nice book about like white stuff and everything, and the main character was like, oh, like the chosen one main character and everything. I really liked it. I liked the Darkling. The love interest was really nice. I despise Mal. Mal was really, I didn't like him. But yeah, in this book Mal is not really there, so I give this book a 5-star, which is, I know, shocking for some people. But yeah, I like Shadow and Bone. Yeah, I like how Lee Bardugo, right? So I think I'm gonna continue with Six of Crow and everything. Six of Crow, Kingdom, King of Scar. I cannot wait to read King of Scar. Like, oh my god. So yeah, it's a book about a girl who can control lights, which is the only girl, like, they're a magician-ish wizard thing, Grisha, which is why it's called the Grishaverse. So yeah, but they're like supposed to be like, it's like Harry Potter or Divergent, so like there's a little faction of every like Grisha and everything, and she's the only one who can summon light, and the king of the Grisha is actually the Darkling, which can summon darkness. So it's like, oh, and, so I liked it. I really, there is a lot of plot twists, which, yes, and there is not, since this book is like, why it's not like smutty, but it's some hot scene, yeah. One in particular, I like it. I like the Elenas and the Darkling, like, kind of little bit of a relationship. It's like flirtatious. I liked it a lot. So I read Siege and Storm. I don't know how, it's just a second one in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. This one I think I gave it like 4-star, since it's a little bit more pages than the other one, and it's the continuation of their the plot, which is nice, but you see Mal a little bit more in this book, so it's downhill from there. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's in this one, yeah, it's this one we see Nikolai, I think. Oh god, yes, I love Nikolai. He's my baby. I love him. I was rooting for him, and it's kind of dumb to not choose him. So yeah, yes, I read it, and yeah, it was something. It was something. The first one was still like really better than the second one, which I thought was like going to be like, oh, it's the middle book. It suffers from middle book syndrome, which is like normally for some of the book, but no. With Rune and Rising, which is the worst book, no, it's not the worst book, but if you saw my 24-hour read-along, readathon, if you saw my 24-hour readathon, you know about my feeling for the ending of this book. What the freak. Just saying out there, this is a 3-star, since it's kind of slow, but it's the finale to the trilogy, so yeah. But it could have like maybe like 100 pages less would be better, like it would have benefited from it. But yeah, the ending was trash. I despise the ending. I don't like the ending, which the real ending was like disgusting, but the ending, like the last chapter, like the after chapter, like this one, it does not exist for me. It's trash. Like, I don't want to do spoiler, but I kind of want to, since my feelings are so, yeah, I don't like the trope utilized in this book. Yeah, I don't like Mal, and she chose Mal. Oops, sorry. Yeah. It's no. I'm just gonna put it aside. Yeah, that's it. I read it. It's done. The first one was definitely the better one. So yeah. Thanks. I can say I will definitely continue it with Six of Crows, like I said earlier. So yeah. I love the Grishaverse, like, world and everything, so I'm gonna continue it. So, next book I read, The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. which is a small book, but like a long book, like compared to the other. I don't know, I'm really bad at this. Wow, like it's kind of like a inch taller, which is supposed to be like the hardcover like height, but it's paperback. I don't know. I'm not. This like Sword in the Stars had pregnancy trope, but not really. But yes, like I want to be a mother, but I don't know. So the first 100 pages I liked it. This is a historical fiction, fantasy fiction, like something like it. It's about like you have three point of view, which one is in the present and the two other are like in the 1790, 17 something like that, if I can see it. Yeah, 1791. It's about a girl who finds a vial which has a little bear etched into it, and it doesn't have any like, I don't know, like address or anything, and she wants to track it down and know what is it about, since she's a history major, but she has like trouble at home since she just find out her husband had an affair. We love it. So yeah, and right at the like second page, you know, she wants Caroline. She wants to have a child, and she didn't have her period, and yes, so all the book we think she might be pregnant, so that's a bit off for me. And the other two POV are actually in the past, and it's Nella, who is the apothecary, oh my god, apothecary, something like that. So yeah, and she sells poison to a woman who wants to like hurt or like kill their husband and everything. It's her mother like store and everything, so she's the descendant. And the other POV is a little girl who came to help Nella, which is named Elisa. The first like pages, the first 100 pages of this book was nice, since you start to set up the world and everything, and you start to understand the character. The 100 pages after, since this book is 320 pages, it's kind of really slow. This is slow story. It's not what I thought it was supposed to be. Like, the premise really sounds nice, which is like I thought there was gonna be a little bit more murdering, a little bit more poison, but it's just like in the span of a week. This book is in the span of a week, and yeah, the last 100 pages was really nice. The plot was going forward and everything. So yeah, I give it 3 stars, since it was kind of slow and not what I expected. But I think maybe, yeah, like, it's a debut. Yeah, it's a debut. It's kind of nice, but like meh. Nice meh. You know. So yeah, like her husband was a piece of yeah, really an asshole. I don't like it. I don't like him at all. But yeah, that's what I can say. I like history, so this one like had a ruby red, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna put a picture, but like this is my favorite like series, I think, like one of the top tier. And at first I thought this was gonna be a little bit more like this story, but yeah, I was a little bit more like sad and everything. But the last 100 pages really, like maybe last 150 pages, like really gave it the oomph it needed. I don't know. And I started Kingdom of the Wicked, like by Carrie Maniscalco. yeah, I'm at page like 18, so I cannot say a lot. I read the prologue and the first chapter in like philosophy yesterday, so yeah, it's about two sisters right now. I don't know, so maybe it's gonna be a carry on for February. So yeah, this book's about two sisters. It's all I can say, and they're like witches, and it's in Sicily, which is in Italy, I think. I'm really good at geography, as you can see. So yeah, I cannot say a lot. Like one of the girl, like Victoria, I think, Vittoria. So yeah, it's about two sisters, Emilia and Vittoria, which are witches, and right now, where I'm at, Vittoria is not coming to dinner, which is like really not a good thing, since the grandmother, Nona, I think it's grandmother, I think, yes, grandmother, is a little bit like a control freak, since she's scared that there is like the devil on the street, like the prince of hell on the street, and she's scared that Victoria is gonna die or meet these prince. So yeah, that's all I can say right now. I think it's gonna be a carryover to the my February TBR. Maybe I'm just gonna let it sit there and read some other book, since I have a little bit of a TBR for February. So yeah, this is all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I read 5 books this past month, which is really great. I think 5 books. If I'm continuing at this pace, in 3 months, I'm done with my reading goal on Goodreads. So, yes, I can chill out a little bit, since, yeah, school is restarting, so I think I'm gonna be, like, maybe not able to. And since February is, like, the smallest month in all year, maybe it's gonna be a little tough, but right now it's not. It's the first February 1st, and I still have not read. We love it. So yeah, this is it. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, drop a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.